Check, 1 2. All right, so hope everyone had a great Christmas and gonna have a happy New Year. The reason I started this channel was because I would upload my trade highlights and then I'd keep them on private. I put all my videos on YouTube. My sessions I record on private as a free cloud, and I figured at one point, why not make my trade review highlights public? And then I started doing other videos, so I figured, why not? What's a better time to upload a public trade highlight than the end of year? So yeah, let's get right into it. I have the first half are gonna just be more recent trades, my more recent workspace, no particular order. Just my older workspace is darker colored themed because I used to have a light behind, or a window behind my computer, so it threw everything off. But if anyone was wondering why they used to be so dark, but yeah, there will be timestamps here as always. No order. I'm gonna try and put the speed to ×2 on any trade over 7 minutes, and or fast forward, even though I don't like doing that, but I got to keep this within an hour and still put a good amount of trades in. So all right, let's get right into that. So first trade right here, initial FOMC reaction, and a lot of people I've noticed will hesitate when volatility shifts, especially because FOMC style volatility, and there's really no reason to, because especially with ES, it's respected so much. Go through and back test FOMC charts with your levels, how you would draw them, and see how they respect them. Like right here, for example, I think there's a few other throughout this. I want to be quick on this, but we have this nice trend line break, and if there wasn't data coming out in 10 seconds, I would look for a higher low here and to long. And but yeah, so I take this trade off of this footprint chart. It doesn't show the order imbalance, but you'll see the order imbalance. The price skips. This is volume and this is delta at price, not diagonal. So the book's already thinned out. 7 seconds to data. Got my pivot lines here, but fortunately an alert comes up and things get so hectic. So jumped up. I'm watching for these to hold. We got the point of control where the most volume is, VWAP and mid, two key levels for algos, and then point of control. So I want to see a curve form here and it not be able to get into these imbalances. So push up, and this is delta for the bar at the top. So push down, we have these huge red, so that means more selling than buying came in at that price. And for price not to move down from that, that shows absorption. Most likely, I'm not looking at it down, but most likely people on the bid, a bunch of people absorbed that selling, so price could not go lower at the point of control. So still just trying to feel things out. We're putting in more volume nicely. Don't see any like poor highs or red flags, so I take an entry, have my stop just below there. And I think I already took one off. I'm not positive. There's one off if not. This curve is still looking good. This is a high volume node. Once we get out of that, things will be a little better. This is the point of control from a bar, and I can't even tell what time frame these bars are. I'm sorry, guys. This might be a 5-minute bar, 3-minute bar, but yeah, huge sell bar absorbed. Huge to be able to put all that other one away. FOMC volume. I mean, look at this tape going bananas. So 2 scales. And once again, I apologize that I can't get rid of this, but if anyone doesn't know how to read market profile, just pretend these are 30-minute bars, and the open was about here. So open wick in 1 minute. FOMC things. $30-minute orb low. Didn't even notice that. 30-minute opening range low, just below my original entry. So that's it on that one. This right here, we were in a balance zone. We were in the yellow balance zone on this TPO. If this was over here, finally got up to here, and now we're failing back into here, and then intraday trying to get back up into here. But so I'm treating this as a, you know, simple support resistance flip. So I took along here and scratched it for break even and just reversed it basically because of this red flag on high volume and this flip zone, as well as orb low 30-minute opening range. Excuse me. And so I have a lot of confluences as well as this initial balance. So, and this one is 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna throw this on times 2. Oops. And do a little skipping at the mid. There we go, good selling at the point of control over here. Nice pink means red and blue is just bid or ask, and then pink is below the bid and purple is above the ask. So pink is what I look for to see at a key support level if I want it to break, and vice versa. Put in this nice top here because now we're here. And here's a clock if you guys need a reference. There's clocks all over the place. Alright, I'm gonna lose the 1 minute 20 here. Not sure what this purple zone was. Oh, it's the overnight gap. So yeah, I'm out, short, cover. So, I don't know what's up with these long ones, but this one says me to the move, so. Supply, I don't know if this is just supply just above overnight high, so it looks like this can be a liquidity grab. Short 3 lots. Remember, we're still on 2x. Kind of head and shouldery looking, and if you don't like those patterns, it's still just, I just like head and shoulders because it's an easy way to spot higher lows and a reversal, but or lower highs, which is what I'm marking over here, or tracking. Losing overnight high. Nice rolling right here on the 5 minute. And this is just tick chart. Your 1000, negative 1000. So negative 1000, 1000, 500, 500. 3 minute and 50 tick. Line layered with Haikanashi. I don't even use it anymore, but I liked it. But keep it simple. Now I want to see orb high get lost. Lost it, accepted below. Took out that liquidity right there at 43 1/4. Still at it for some reason though. The reloading. Gone. Beautiful. See, this is what I need to, this is my New Year's resolution. Do my daily report cards again. Alright, fully out of that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Just low a day. Probably just looking for a continuation scalp. It's a really short trade. So waited for the retest, got to complete on the dom. Need to see speed on the tape, there we go. Need to see more speed on the tape, or red and pink preferably. And no buyers, because we are short. And there we go, come on. Took one off. Oops, sorry, fast forward. Took another off on that break. So short, cover, cover, cover. So short, cover, cover, cover. Always selling a strength. And I'm still on my recent ones. I don't know why this is this dim. This one is short as well. Actually, wait, no, it's 5 minutes. It's short to me. Came very close to my stop. It looks like not really the best setup besides this double top here and this 3-bar play. My entry's just very late. It's a good setup. I like the setup, but there's multiple things I can see, but very bad entry. Love to see that wick above right here in the 1 minute. I don't know why I didn't get filled at VWAP. Maybe I didn't have my order there in time. There we go. Took some off runner. Come on, don't waste this runner. But oh, I added one. Took one off. There we go. And if you guys are wondering how, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing with my recorded trades and just finding them so quickly, find my video right here about journaling, how I journal and review. That's my process. It's probably the beginning part, but really it's this one. Record your sessions in the timestamp generator sheet. It's really handy. It was game changing for me. I still review my fills on charts every day, but that's hindsight. There's nothing wrong with hindsight, but especially because I use a DOM, but still, just nothing better than the hard right edge. Highly recommend. I don't want to spend this video talking about all the benefits to recording your trades, but yeah. So VWAP failed. I'm looking for a pop to get filled. Just got filled. Short the green candles. So notice this, the bids just get pulled. Sells come in, price moves easier. It's kind of like the float gets lowered. That's not what it's like at all, but that's just a way of explaining price moves easier when it thins on one side. If there's 100 shares on each tick and then there's 5, it takes a lot less volume to move price a tick, which I actually have that on my Market EDU playlist, DOM 101 Basics. I highly recommend. Even if you don't want to know how to use a DOM, it's 6 minutes long and it teaches you just how the order book works, which is what this is. Resting bids, processing offers, market sells, market buys. It's very important to understand the auction process. It's very simple. Sellers at my entry. There we go, sellers coming in. Let's see continuation. Come on. Don't get too greedy now, young grasshopper. Looks like you're having a green day. Oop, getting greener. Getting greener, come on. There we go. Now it's just gotta get bigger. Looks like so I'm showing that there's a footprint complete. I don't feel like pulling it back up, but because I want to get through these other ones. Potential bottom is what I showed, which got broken, but I covered anyways. So it's 10 o'clock, the 30-minute opening range is closed, and we failed to continue to at least hold it, so I'm expecting to see orb low or VWAP at least. Why I didn't take an entry already, I don't know. And this block came in. I should have. Blocks are so rare now. I should have. That's lacking. We got a minor P profile with the TPO, so probably looking to take it back. See the comp maybe at 42.65, which has confluence with the mid overnight high in between VWAP. Measuring my RR. Should be doing that in my dang head. Just kidding. At POC. Let's see VWAP. Actually at the balance composite POC. Confluence at the 1 minute. 200. Let's see our VWAP. VWAP. There we go. Someone swept the bid for me and I'm out. That was nice meat of the move there. Yeah, missed a little bit, but this one, 2 minute chart, overnight gap up, going for the overnight gap fill. Already broken into it a little because it's right here. Looking to hit it on the retest. Should have hit it there on the green candle. Blue, but you get it. So this is ES. ES near low a day and orb low. So ES, I'm probably looking to see VWAP on that. We're below VWAP on NQ. This is the RTH. This is the ETH VWAP, the real one. So when we're below it on one and not the other, usually they'll drag the other one. But so we're in short, 5 lots, contracts, whatever. Big seller there, does not want to let the gap back in. See that taper, beautiful. It's what you want to see when you want to go the other way. Shows a nice completed auction, got another one there, and then all this high volume curve right here. We're sitting below it. Beautiful, there we go. Let's see red delta and price move down now, as well as pink on the tape like that. Nice push down. Took one off, trailing my stop. Anyone else's cat play fetch? So this is looks like a decent local bottom. I would like to see that taken out. I do know this trade isn't a home run, so that very well could be the bottom, or local bottom at least. 30 minutes. Okay. Upside down V, nice. I was showing something about the composite, damn it. I just I screen snip like that stuff from my other monitors so I can see it on my recording, like so. Nice taper, pox at the bottom. Shit telling me. Sorry guys, I got distracted by this fib. This is the IB low, so this 15-minute standard deviation VWAP pushing the IB low lower. PD close, we're still way above it, so filling that gap. Still have 3 on. There were my 2 exits. Short, exit, exit, short, exit, exit, because I can't just hold on. Life of a scalper. And it hit my trail. Now here. Oh, this is perfect curling right here. Failed from this zone to get back into here. And then demand zone fail. Edge of this curve. Like to see VWAP and then green to red. PD close, break, PD low at least. Looks like I'm doing a drill type situation, which I'm going to put a video up on different drills soon, but I'll remove certain things I feel I'm using too much, like I'm not using the 5 minute enough and I'm using the depth of market too much, so I'll move my heat map from here and keep up what I'm not using as much. And but yeah, I'll explain that in the drills video. But so we're at the 5 minute 200. Tape's going crazy. Trailing stop, boom. Short cover. What's this, 164? Like to see me shorten on the green. Wow, this was in March too, so trying to make that a steady new habit. 3-bar play in the 5 minute. These are tick charts. Huge, long, what's that? And a 30-minute base and then breakdown. So I'm definitely looking for a continuation here. It's just maybe I'm a little early. So I'm in 3 lots. Think this is full size for that time. Starting to roll over on the 1 minute on the right. Here we go, this should be the move. Nice speed on the tape. Pretty sure I talk about tape speed briefly on the depth of market 6-minute video too. Just move point of control down here, which is good. And we are out, which this is just a 3-second bar chart, scrunched up a bunch, so just a micro scalp, maybe from there to there. But what is it, 79? So yeah, from there to there. But what is that, 5.9? This one says data. This is another example, if it is the one I think. So this is just a wedge pattern, and if you just play your setups as is. So we got wedge, and I'd call this a double top at high day. We almost top ticked it, so I'd look to see a mean reversion. Look, you can see how thin the book is now. Bids and offers pulled. I took a short, I think, on the tape speed right there and a few other things, but I don't have the volume on so I can hear what I would be saying. There we go. See, when the book is so thin like that, it takes barely any orders to move it, and it's skipping prices like a penny stock because there's a spread. And look at, like before, so this is the news candle. Before we had, we were ranging in a wedge, and then we had recent lower highs, and it cracked, and this candle opened, tried to retest, and failed. So even in extreme volatility, levels are still respected. Pausing at this high volume node in POC as well as overnight high. So same thing, just a lot faster. And Fat Cat talks about this. It's your sweet spot. Just picture there's a dial for volume and there's a dial for volatility, and everyone has a sweet spot, either slow, medium, or high volume. paired with slow, medium, or high volatility. You might like medium volume and high volatility. You might like low volume and low volatility, or high volume and low volatility. You get it. But yeah, think about it and find your sweet spot. I don't know why I didn't get filled there. Maybe enough contracts didn't trade there. I wasn't really noticing, but nice of me to move there. Out of the trade. We're moving along nicely. It's actually a fun fact. I actually recorded the entire hour-long video and then realized my mic malfunctioned. Another nice upside-down V, looks like. Alright. So single prints, I'm probably looking for them to get filled or hold, we'll see. No, we're going short. I remember I'm mostly playing off these fibs here, and it's basically, I think, just 1 hour to 1 hour IB low to high, or 30-minute, or the low to high before the initial FOMC breakout. I have 2 up, I believe, so short in the red. Nice delta there, and low node. Don't want to take on much more heat though. Delta's still the same, which is good. And price is moving down, so that's great. Showing bids are weakening. As you can see there, price is moving down now. Nice push, skipping prices, showing the books thin, or people are pulling their bids too fast because they're afraid. People with resting buy orders. Nice tail on the top, also tail on the bottom though. Need to hold the tail on the top to try the bottom again. Another tail on the top, love to see it, aka excess. Keep pushing lower. Big sell, need to move down though, and we have that big delta. I like that, big red delta. Is my runner gonna get hit? What a waste of a runner if it does. I like that. If this was a 10-minute, because it's a 5-minute, if you combine these two, it'd be one big curve. So I love how the 5-minute looks right now for a short. Yeah, see. Okay, keep pushing, keep pushing. Up 50 points on this runner. I think I'm at... Oh, I thought it said I was in 10 lots, because I have my broker set to not allow me to take more than 5, so I don't fat finger. If anyone was wondering, this black volume by price is a 3-year volume by price, and the gray is the RTH, and then the left is from the current balance. So I'll look for like high volume node from RTH 3-year, and then the composite, and then I'd play off of all of them. So I'm running multiple time frames. But let's see what we have here. 10-minute one, boo. No, sometimes the longer ones are kind of better. So double speed in an overnight gap. Shorted the pop. See low day, come on, see it again. Nice of me to move right there. No. Failed overnight high again, kind of making a wedge. Balanced day. Not exactly though. Need to fill in volume on the upper half. Sitting on top of mid and pock stacked. See, on this I'm doing drills where I'm only allowing myself to use the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the dom and tape. I'm not allowing the 3-second chart and then the 30-second. I'm just... There's nothing else on my side monitors either. I do this once in a while. And sometimes I'll put it on sim just because you don't want to do drills on live either. So, yeah, I definitely have to make a drill video soon. There's so many different kinds you can do. And, yeah, do not do drills, aka practice live. But, yeah, stay tuned for that video. I'm excited for that one. So we're short. Sellers coming in, losing their demand zone right here. Probably gonna be buyers at mid, like normal algos. Yep. Can see them absorbing it, but they lost it. That 285 smacked that buyer sitting there. Took one off. Oh, and if anyone is wondering, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but it says the real price right there. I lowered the digits to make it easier to read and more efficient. My strike zone video talks about that, kind of. It talks about just the idea of adding up milliseconds and stuff. I did not mention that, though, now that I think about it, but hopefully you're here. Oh, hey, I hate to be that guy, but just for the YouTube algorithm, yeah, only like 5% of you guys are subscribed, which, don't worry, some trade ain't mad. But, yeah, would appreciate it if you guys would hit that sub button. God, that sounds so fucking corny, but gotta do it for the algo. No, this channel, thank you guys if you are subscribed, because a couple months turned into 100 subscribers and makes me want to keep making videos, so... Which I just make these to better myself. And if you guys, if one person gets, that's why I made my first video public, the trade review, ES reviewing trades, just because if one person finds value out of it, that's a win. So going against me in this wedge, respecting the wedge. Looks like we're gonna lose it here. Kind of looking like a topping candle. Really nice topping reversal here. Sorry guys, my cat was being a pest. Alright, that trade is over. Almost done with the recent ones, but even though the workspace gets dim and ugly, I recommend just turning up your brightness to watch it, because a lot of good trades are on there as well. At least the first 5 to 6 of the ugly screen ones, because those should be the better ones at least. I don't know why my screen just blacked out. Alright, this is a 5-minute trade, so shorten for this wedge to be a top right here to fail this zone right here. So I'm basically looking for, we failed to break out of this curve, so I'm looking to revert back to the mean minimum, aka POC, and we just did. So yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. So right here, my order book, my brackets are just messing up like crazy. I don't know what's going on. I'll let you know when I finally have the position on though. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's already on. I'm just long 12 lots. That's why it looks so sloppy, probably because I have 12 stops all over the place. So yeah, I was long in that wedge breakout, going for overnight high. Off the open, nice higher lows off the open, nice trending open. Could call it a break and base continuation. Trailing my stop. This is a 2-minute. I'm sorry if I said it was a 1. New high day. Still have 3 on. I should have took 1 off on the high day. Okay, now I'm out completely. Nice. And it pulled back, so that in hindsight, that was still a good exit. Alright, we got a recent one that's short. Ooh, right at the open. Is this overnight high here? I can't tell what this is. This blue dotted line, there's no label. Looking to fail. Okay, it's PD high. Oh, I'm longing it. Okay, we're going for strength. Trend's your friend, I guess. I don't necessarily follow that rule. It's not your friend when it's the end, but nice pushing. I'm starting to get better at trailing my stop. I was trailing it too aggressively. Now I wait for key big leg moves to move it up, and I wait a little bit longer to move it up. Not the meat of the move, but a nice setup. Overnight high break with strength, trending lower highs. TPO confluence, ran those stops from the previous day. Back to this FOMC day. Kind of looking like this 15-minute standard deviation VWAP's tapped, but let's see. No, I'm going long still. Nice curve, big blue delta. Tell you what, this day using this footprint and the delta volume profile, delta/volume profile footprint with fibs, just crushed it. Nice curve, push up. Now let's see a new curve, preferably blue delta and price hold, or red delta and price just not go down. Blue delta went up, nice. Up 36 points, can't tell how many I'm in. I'm in at least 3. Took 1 off right there, so entry, early exit, and that is C trade. Alright guys, made better time on this version. Second time's the charm, I guess. So here are the older workspace ones, but watch at least the first 5 because they should be good trades. Took that little breakdown. And I was a lot more DOM based back then too. Order flow based. I trade the NQ now, and it's hard to trade the NQ because the book's so thin with the DOM. So I've been half the time I've been keeping a dom up when I trade NQ, but just the dom's on ES, and I just trade it as if it's an NQ dom, and that works for the most part. I don't notice anything wrong with it. So, I mean, the markets are pretty correlated. I know it's not the NQ dom, but still. Drop any comments if you trade the NQ and you trade the dom or order flow and have any ideas or what you do. I've heard of other people that trade the NQ, watch the ES dom. Nice little micro scalp entry. Not the best exit, but alright, now we got a little FOMC right here. And this is what I mean. We got our trend line break, and then we're going to have a breakout here. But this is actually 15 minutes after FOMC when the book starts to thicken up a little bit. When I like it, it's my sweet spot for FOMC, even though I love the initial volatility, but it's very dangerous. And this volume is from 2 o'clock on, so FOMC volume on, where the trade was getting out of this high curve, as you can see, and looking to at least get to the value high. Just gonna put this on 2x. Nice strong wall. Buyers are lifting it too, moving it up along with price. We're at the value area high. Not scaling yet. Kind of sketch. Okay. Took one off. And I do know I let this runner go to shit. That should have been my final sign right there. It broke down there and then pop up there. And this is where I should get out, but that's hindsight. But hang on one sec. BRB. Nice reversal here. I'm playing options too. Sorry about that. Call it a zoo. First the cat, now the chihuahua. I call my cat, my kitty, she's not a kitty, but Dusk Tornado. Still on 2x speed. We will be for the rest of this video just because I want to get through these. Beautiful H pattern, flip. Sorry, I was AFK to say that, but failed, wicked into this high node. So much confluence. 30-second I used to use, which people say it's noise, but it's only noise if you fail to sift through it properly. Noise can be good. So a lot of times you want to break into a 1 minute candle. So look at, you know, so. I've seen a lot of traders, I'm not naming any, that futures traders that sell courses and are very well, known that don't talk about in their course that they use the 30-second. So, because you want to make your course beginner friendly, you know. But yeah, so clearly some news came. Oh yeah, so if you ever see the book thin out like this before an even time and you don't know there's news, well, that's your sign, because algos pull their bids 2 minutes before and after news minimum. So thin book, boom, happens to go in my favor. Just like I was saying, don't be afraid, don't psych yourself out because of volatility or news. Oh, there's news at 10. What did I do? I probably wasn't even, well, half the time I'm not even aware of data all the time, and I just play the setup. Look at what I was talking about, FOMC, same with just data, volatility spikes, just play the setup. So one runner trailing, looking for green to red, break PD close here, lost it, looking for overnight low to break, all out. So if we fail to get it up into here, it's a short. I don't like playing breakdowns, especially in this market. It's not, but I don't know. I like to think I'm good at sensing capitulation, and at least for scalping, when I have the dom like this, I can get out for break even or a tick or two loss very easily if I need to as well. So some of you might look at some of these micro scalp or breakdown trades and be like, what the heck is that? And I'm also using a lot of other things, so many different time frame confluences, TPO charts, footprints. But really, the spread and the market orders, speed of tape, and price action. Nice completed auction. We got the liquidity down below we need to take out here at 58, that 323. Nice H pattern on the micro, 3-second. P&L on the day again, nice and big. There we go. Let's see that again. So short cover, short cover. So on POC bounced up. Probably looking to short this pop at value high to see value low at least. This could be a value high to value low short, or short to VWAP, PD low, whatever you want to call it. Still at 2x speed, obviously. I know this is NQ, but here, I'll put it to 1x. But yeah, I don't know if you guys notice for non-Sierra chart users that if NQ looks kind of whippy, it's because on Sierra chart you're allowed to set the amount of milliseconds that your chart updates at. So this is at 80. I don't like to go much lower because if you do too low, it just bottlenecks. So every 80 milliseconds you see price update, and if you think that's too much, you know, you can update it to 100 milliseconds to 250, which is a quarter second, half second, a full second, if you think it's too jumpy. But I like the jumping because I learned to read it and tell weakness or strength, gauge it. So there's that short cover. Nice trend line and a supply zone at value high. Guys, I had to jot a note down. Put us back up to 2x speed. Lost the trend line, retest at mid. Don't know why I'm saving my workspace. Want to see those bids thin out. Right here, I want to see the greens go down. The stacked offers stay up. There we go. Now I see sellers come in, but that's still low. Nice push. Value low, lost. Let's accept below. Gotta break a structure. Probably could have kept going, but it's okay. Little 3-bar play, kinda. Nice H pattern. I like playing H patterns, but I like playing the continuation too, where it's just... I love continuation plays, you know? 3-bar play, H pattern. And capitulation, you know? I always say stairs up, elevator down. Call it cheesy, but I'm working on coining a setup, mom spaghetti, because I see it so much. Every time I see it, I say it. Stairs up, elevator down, and it's basically when we grind up or down. When we grind, trend all morning, and then spend all of lunch at high a day or low a day chopping, acting like we're compressing to go higher, and then we just melt right back to VWAP, or at least the hour or 30-minute initial balance high. So yeah, that's what I'm I have like 10 examples so far. I need to collect more to look for nuances, but that will be called mom spaghetti because it pukes to VWAP. This may be the last one. I did say on my last one of these, I said last one 90 times, so. Struggling at my entry here. My entry's at POC, so POC, for those of you that aren't familiar with it, POC can act like VWAP. Very whippy. Nice, now we finally broke structure. And we're out. Oh no, I'm a Michigan fan, clearly Slim Trady, but Ohio State quarterback just got hurt, and that's not good for my DGen bet. When the market's closed on Monday, might as well find some parlays. I did not mean for that to rhyme. Wasn't even a rhyme, but oh, that was beautiful. Let's see that again. Notice the price skips right here when I paused it, because so right here there were resting bids here for when price gets down for them to get filled, limit orders, but once they saw price get there, they're most likely algos, but they pull out of the way, and then if too many pull, there won't be one on an entire tick, and that you'll see price skips like that, and that's what creates a spread for momentarily. Can't believe I'm betting on Ohio State. I don't hate them, but you know, Michigan State, or not Michigan State. I hate Michigan State too. U of M Ohio State rivalry, anything Michigan Ohio rivalry pretty much. Sorry if you're from Ohio, but Corn and Cedar Point. No, I'm just kidding. Now I'm gonna have a boatload of Detroit gunshots, Detroit comments. Nah, every big city's got their areas. This one's 20 minutes. Sheesh. Be a fucking homer. Come on. Nice fail there. Love that. Great liquidity grab from that little pivot. Let's lose VWAP now. And once again, if you guys don't like this format of any way, let me know, because no one's let me know on any of these, so I'm just kind of winging them. If you don't like when I hit the skip button, but you do like when I play ×2 for the longer trades, let me know. But because I plan on doing these more and more. The goal was to do these. It was to do these once a month, and I'm gonna try and get back on that track. There's a lot of other stuff I had to get sidetracked with. Unfortunately, uploading review videos aren't #1 priority, but I love to do them. I love to watch them. Probably watch each one I've made. Once a month I'll make a highlight tape, and I'll probably watch it like 10 to 50 times, no lie, each, depending on that month. Throw it up on my big screen, chill on the couch, relax, watch it. They say your theta brain state is higher when you're more relaxed, so especially before bed, when you soak it up like a sponge. Nice pushing down, new low a day, going for this far overnight low, lost previous day close. Nice green to red. Looks like she's it here. Sorry guys, I'm running out of time, but to see the reason. Okay, you guys already saw the result of that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a comment on what you thought. Hope everyone has a great New Year's Eve, and cheers to 2024, guys. And once again, I'd like to thank you guys for 100 subscribers. So thank you once again, and let's crush it next year.